Hey there folks, and welcome back for another shaving video. I'm your host CDB, and today we're going to use Shannon Soap's 25th Street Lime, which is a beautiful lime scent. Nice, fresh, it's got pop to it. Scent strength, I'd call it about 7. Wonderful soap from wonderful people. And I'm going to be using, well, let's show you the razor first. The, excuse me, I forgot, Muhle R41 with a feather blade in there. And I'm going to be using RazoRock Evil Eye Lime aftershave. Now, one of the things I want to mention about this particular aftershave is the other day I referenced, that I would buy a more expensive aftershave with essential oils for if I had a rough shave. Well, this does it, and you don't even have to spend $25. We hear folks talking about the reason why they're expensive is ingredients, and I believe that to be true. However, there are aftershaves like this with good ingredients that aren't expensive. $11.99. Let me read for you the ingredients if I can find it here. Let's see. Here we go. Orange blossom water, witch hazel, water, alcohol, menthol, aloe vera, excuse me, jojoba, olive oil, and essential oil of lime. Essential oil! Can you believe that? So listen, $11.99, not $25, not $26, not $22, $11.99. Hello, are you listening? It can be done, people. It can be done. So anybody who tells you it can't be done is, well, there's the proof. Where there's a will, there's a way, and RazoRock and these people like Sterling bring tremendous value. All right, let's wet the face and get on with the shave. Stay tuned. And all right, here we go with our Shannon Soap's 25th Street Lime, which is a wonderful lime scent. Wonderful soap, wonderful people. Go and check them out. I tried out that, I don't know, the soap Etheria, or I don't remember what it was called. The one that they made for Timeless. That's a really good soap, and I need to buy it. I haven't bought it yet, but I do need to buy it because it's very good. Go check that out if you're interested. Wonderful scent. They've worked on their packaging some, and look at me, I'm getting stuff all over the place. But that's no biggie. I'm up early today. Actually, I got up at 2:30 because I had to order a phone. I was due for iPhone for myself and my wife, and the iPhone X went on sale, and so had to be up to order those because already like 20 or 30 minutes after they were released, the wait time was already 4 to 5 weeks. So wanted to try to get that taken care of. And I did, so I'm going to have a shave and then go back. I took the day off today, so have a nice shave, have a shower, and go back to bed. I get stuff on my shirt all the time, and people ask, why do you wear a shirt while shaving? It's for your protection. That's my answer. Anyway, let's get going with our R41, which, if you're not familiar, it is quite an efficient razor. It's not menacing the way people make it out to be. It is aggressive, definitely aggressive, but not menacingly so, in my opinion. You do need to use a smooth blade, and sometimes the feathers aren't as smooth, but this one I have a couple of uses on. So usually if you have a feather that's a little rough at the start, by the time you have a shave or two on it, it's toned it down a little bit to where it's at least smooth. And that's what I'm feeling here this morning on this wonderful Friday morning. It feels quite good, actually. No problems at all. The soap is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is wonderful. And it smells great, I can tell you that. All right, excellent first pass. Stay tuned. We'll be back for pass 2. And all right, here we go, pass 2. And I don't know when I'll post this video. I don't know if it'll be right after I make the video or later in the day, because I'll probably shower and go back to bed. But at any rate, if I say something more stupid than usual, which is probably hard to be possible, it's because it's very early and I'm still a little bit tired. But truth be told, I'm just whining because I normally get up at oh, a little after 4 anyway, and shave. So I'm not really up that much earlier than normal. It is earlier than that, but not by a ton. So I don't have really a whole lot of reason to be complaining. And I'm not. I got the day off, so I mean, there's really nothing to complain about. But just thought I'd mention that in the event that I'm tongue twisted. See, there I was. I couldn't even say tongue more than usual. Yeah, these Shannon products are quite good. And one thing I like about them is, you know, they'll put their products out there, but they don't stick it in front of your face in the forums like every minute. Not that that's a problem. That's not a problem. I want to be clear. But it's just sometimes it's like, holy crap, how many times do I have to scroll past it? And it is quite easy to scroll past it, but at a certain point of time, it just becomes like, here we go again. You know, I've seen the ad 1,000 times. Shannon Soaps does not do that. You'll see it a time or two. But they, you know, they try not to overdo it, and they're not out to, you know, make the groups and forums their personal brand bulletin board for sales. And I appreciate that. And Katie's Bubbles has done that too. He advertises sort of on his own platform. He'll post an occasional link in one of the forums or something, but it's not nonstop all the time. And, you know, I think people respond well to that. Now, on the other hand, sometimes people don't know things are out. So you certainly can't blame folks who are very aggressive in advertising because, hey, they're trying to make a living. But I do hear a lot from folks in email about who are in the forums about, you know, folks who do it nearly continuously and it gets on their nerves. And I usually tell them just scroll on. That's what I do. I see it and I'm like, I roll my eyes and I just scroll. And it's not a big deal. You know, somebody trying to earn a buck, you know, what are you going to do? All right. Excellent second pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, here we go. Pass 3. And I must tell you, this brush I've probably used more than any brush I have. And I don't know why. I think in part the handle just fits my hand so well. And it's got a great knot. It's not expensive. And if I dropped it and it broke, you know, it's like 12 or 15 bucks at the most. And it just works well. It's one of my favorite brushes. In fact, it would be second in the actual brush itself only to the Nathan Clark 8-ball. I just love the knot on that brush. And I love the design too. But the knot on that is just special. Although the knot on this one is quite good too. And it's a lot less. You know, of course, it's made by RazoRock. And so, if you ever wonder if I get anything out of mentioning these companies like Sterling or RazoRock, the answer is no. Absolutely not. So, I just like the stuff, and I especially like this friggin' brush, I gotta tell you. Just wonderful, wonderful value. I've spent enough as it is. I don't need to continue spending out of house and home. And it just works great. So, you know, there's really nothing you can argue with on that particular brush. And to my knowledge, Joe from RazoRock, or Italian Barber / RazoRock, and Sterling were the first ones to really bring these Plasan type knots at an affordable price. And then other people sort of followed along. But, I mean, they were the ones to really knock that price down. Because prior to that, they were a lot more expensive. And who can argue with that? I'm sure it made some vendors angry because they wanted to continue to... Look, folks, these synthetic knots do not cost much when they buy them. They buy them in bulk and they're very inexpensive. So even when they were sold at 30, 40 bucks, they were making a good bit. Now, I will say, custom brush makers who have to put their time into turning those handles, you know, you're paying for their artistry and craftsmanship and a lot of man hours. So, you know, when you buy a custom brush, you can expect it to cost more. But these factory brushes that were coming with these same knots for 60 bucks, $80 like from Plisson. That was crazy. Or it turned out to be crazy after Joe and, you know, Rod from Sterling pretty much instrumental in knocking those prices down. And now we have options all over the place. And so you can't argue with that. Now, a lot of folks, I think, quite frankly, would have liked to seen that price remain high because they made a lot more money. I don't say that I blame them, but hey, as a consumer, and that's my, first priority, great, as is this soap. Stay tuned, we'll come back and do the post. And all right, here we are back with the magic made by Witches. There's Witch Hazel, which is beautiful stuff. Looks very, very well. It's a toner. You see it every single time you see a shaving video, and I have used it for a very long time and been through many a bottle, and I have no buyer's remorse because it's great stuff. Quick review of the equipment that we used before we get to our aftershave. This is Shannon Soaps, 25th Street Limes. Wonderful quality soap from great people. You can buy from them with confidence because they are very, very nice folks. Go on and check them out. And check out that most recent soap that they made for Timeless, that Ethereal, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know what it's called. But it's a very nice soap. One that I need to actually go buy, hopefully after this video. Muhle R41 with feather blade. Nice close shave, no nicks, cuts, sweepers, creepers, so you can't argue with that. It is aggressive, but in my view, not menacingly so. And I talked about the brush already, which is the RazoRock Big Bruce, which is really excellent. And we bring in, bam, check it out, $11.99, folks. Now, this one doesn't have as beautiful a scent as some of the lime aftershaves out there because this is more of a healing aftershave. But again, let me read these ingredients to you, and I want you to pay close attention. Orange blossom water, witch hazel, water, alcohol, menthol, aloe vera, jojoba oil, olive oil, and essential oil of lime. Essential oil of lime? Are you kidding me? So folks, $11.99. 4 ounces. $11.99, 4 ounces, not 25, not 22, not 26. So, it is entirely possible, if you're willing to commit yourself to value, to make a nice healing aftershave with these wonderful ingredients that are so nurturing for your skin, as you see here. And we'll put some on. I'm just going to spray it in my hands. It has, this one has a spray. I don't think they sell it with the sprayer anymore. I think it's just in a bottle, but I'm telling you, if you got a rough shave, or if you've had a rough shave, I should say, this guy will make the skin feel just swell. And folks, it is $11.99, I think. I just looked at the Italian Barber website because I've had this for years. I don't remember what I had paid for it. $11.99, not 25. So there you have it. It can be done if these folks are willing to commit to value. And certainly Joe does. Great product here too. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm going to get a nice head shave after this. Maybe I'll take a shower first because I don't want to wash off this when I slap it on the dome. It'll be feeling great. And maybe get a little sleep. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, let's help the entire world shave great once again.